This episode and our long, luscious, full, lovely hair is brought to you by Bondi Boost. You can find our favorite HG shampoo and conditioner along with some of our favorite heat tools online at bondiboost.com or at Sephora and Ulta Beauty.
We're going on tour! Wheels up!
This is the real shebang.
This
baby.
is like a tour. We are running through the snacks, people.
Oh my God. Who is she?
Who is she?
We did an intervention about my messiness.
Wait,
She
what?
was like, hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Gals on the Go podcast. It's Brooke.
And Danielle, and we're actually coming to you guys live from a new studio today.
Studio.
Let
We
us
got
know what you
a
think.
little pink moment behind us and this gorgeous frame TV that now I'm obsessed with my frame TV.
Did you get one hung up?
Yeah,
So
it's
excited.
so sleek.
It
is so-
literally, I understand the hype about frame
yeah,
TVs.
Yeah. No, because when they're matte and like on the picture mode, like it really does. I don't know how it's possible.
fools
It looks
you.
like a picture.
It
Yeah.
really does. The only time I can kind of tell is at night because it's like there's clearly light coming from it. But like these Samsung frame TVs know what they're doing.
Yeah, and you could pick so many different art. Like it's almost too many options of the art. What's your vibe for today? You could truly change it every day.
I know you could do a Van Gogh.
Yeah.
You could do a Rene Magritte or whatever his name is.
Or you could do like a picture, like a
Yeah.
like.
I haven't figured out how to add your own. Have you figured that out yet?
No, but there's a way.
When there's
Well,
a
maybe
way,
there
there's
was a way. Like, it was like upload photo, like upload like personal photo. So I guess you could. That is like kind of adding your own. Because I think you could like buy them
Yeah.
on Etsy or something and just upload it that
Yes,
way.
I've heard this.
It's like the workaround.
There's a whole system. There's
Oh,
probably like
yeah.
a whole frame TV like Facebook group. That
Oh,
we need to, like, join.
100%.
But yeah, it's whatever. Our podcast studio now has a frame TV, so we're just leveling up, right?
So cool.
We're just so cool. But you guys, welcome back to Gals on the Go podcast. We are so excited to be here because we have a pretty crazy announcement.
pretty crazy.
It's actually not that crazy, but it's really exciting. And I think a lot of you guys are really have been wanting this.
Yeah, you guys have been waiting for us all summer, and you're so glad we're finally
So glad
back.
you're finally here. So on the count of three, should we like say what we're doing?
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. We're going on tour.
Is this for like round 3 or 4 or whatever it is?
This one is like we've done like 15 or 16 shows by now.
Yes.
But you guys,
This is the real shebang.
this
baby.
is like
Woo.
a tour. Like you can fill a shirt with cities kind of vibe.
Yeah, and we've got a totally new show from last time. So if you're like, I've seen the gals.
Like no, you haven't
no,
actually.
you truly haven't. And our live shows are truly like, I will pat ourselves on the
I will.
back.
It's something we can confidently say.
I know. We've been to a lot of shows now, a lot of podcast shows, and I feel like, our shows are a show. I
Yeah.
will say that. It's not a live podcast. It's not a live taping. It's even if you came to the fresh like live podcast taping, that is completely different than our live show.
Yep. This is literally like we have segments, we have games, lots of audience interaction. It is stuff that we don't feel as comfortable to say online. Like we just feel a little bit more free. I get kind of crazy on the stage, you know. We
Yeah.
just, like it's just a really fun, safe space, and we're hitting some cities that you guys have definitely been requesting for us to go. A few repeats just because the crowds were crazy and we loved it.
Gosh, we said we'd be back, and we're back.
Yeah,
Do you want
yeah.
to go through the cities first, and then we'll So let's we're kicking off the tour actually with it's a pretty small show, so if you want tickets, you're gonna have to get those quick.
Yeah.
With Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Philly. We are doing our first show in Philly on November 7th. We are so excited. And again, we'll have all the details in the description of like links, and we'll talk about ticket sales after this.
Yeah, the timing and stuff. But you could always go to our website, galsandgopodcast.com, and will be completely updated with everything there. If you're
Yes.
like, wait,
And our Instagrams, like just everything.
yes, it's all updated there.
We're starting in Philly.
Philly. And then the real first like big show, like if you're like, you want to get in the mood, you want to see a real show.
Yeah, you want like a night of the theater.
In the holiday season, dare
Yeah.
I say. That's going to be December 6th, New York City, Town Hall again. Oh my God, that was like my favorite venue ever. They were,
It makes us feel so cool because it's like so many people, and you guys showed up and showed out last year. So, and we had the best time. The venue is like right in Midtown. So if you're staying in Midtown and you want to do all the Rockefeller Center, the ice skating, the Central Park, it's like a great spot. So we're gonna be doing like our huge NYC holiday spectacular. Not that there'll be much holiday related, but
yeah,
maybe
you
we'll
never
throw a
know.
song in
Some
there.
surprises, maybe.
Maybe some surprises. The
Yeah.
gals have some things up their sleeve, but that's gonna be a really fun show.
For sure. So if you want to plan like a holiday trip to NYC or your local, come
Yeah.
one, come all.
And then we're going out west. Finally.
First time. You guys have been asking. You have.
Truly. So the first city we're going to is going to be in California. We're going to Irvine, California on January 16th.
OC?
OC, baby. So all of our Orange County girls and guys, come hang out with us, please.
And LA adjacent, because that's going to be
that's like our LA show.
So come on. I mean, like, what is it, an hour or two? Like,
you can go to like isn't Disney around there. I don't know.
think actually it might be. Yeah, you might.
We should like try and find it. I've only been once to Disneyland.
I've never been to that one. I would love to go.
It'd be really fun.
Make it work. Make it work. While we're out west, we're also going to San Francisco. Yeah,
SF, the Bay Area, as they say, and that'll be on January 17th.
Yeah, back-to-back nights. Yay. So West Coast, a little stint. Then we are...
Oh.
Danielle's really pumped about this
one. Guys. On January 23rd, we're going to Miami. I'm so excited. We're going to have so much fun.
I know. I feel like you've been wanting this one. You're such a Miami girl.
I just love Miami. And this will be our only Florida show, though. So maybe if you want to take a little road trip from Tampa, from Orlando...
Are the Carolins going to be making a little road trip out of this?
Oh, yeah. The Carolins will be at that trip for sure. And probably some more. You never know.
Oh.
Well, and, I mean, your parents have a house down there.
I know. There might be family stopping in all throughout.
If you're wanting to go to... family... The parents are already inquiring with us which shows they can come to. I'm like, you can literally come to any. It's just which ones.
Just let me know. Like, we just
let me know.
Put aside those seats for you.
Yeah, but I think that'll be really fun. Maybe we'll go out after. I don't know. No promises, but we did do that in Charlotte, and it was really fun.
It was so fun. I feel like Miami might be the vibe for that. After that, then we're going to Atlanta.
ATL.
We haven't been to Atlanta, and then that will be 2 years.
Yeah, and like our last Atlanta show, we did 2 nights.
We did 2 nights, and the crowd was fantastic. And we're like, let's just do one big epic night.
Yeah.
So different venue than last time.
Yes, this will be a bigger venue than the last one. So. If you go to Georgia, drive on in from Athens. I know you have a friend that lives right outside of Atlanta. Stay there for the night. Come hang. We have a ton of friends that live in Atlanta, so I think a lot of our friends will be there. Yeah. And we're really excited because obviously we went to school in Georgia, so I think that'll be a fun show.
I know. Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
We got to bring Ryan to that one.
Oh, he knows it. I'm like, yeah. And then February 13th, this is actually a really big one.
It is. We're going to Boston. You guys have been asking. There is no grudge.
I
know Brooke doesn't want to go. No, we're going, and we're going to have so much fun.
It's pretty crazy that we haven't done a Boston show yet. And so we're having it at the Wilbur Theater.
Yes.
And we wanted that venue. We were like, we're not going to Boston until we do it at the Wilbur because we know there's so many of you there.
I actually went to the Wilbur. I saw Girls Gotta Eat there.
Yeah.
Amazing venue. We're going to have so much fun, guys. Oh my gosh, please.
That's going to be really great.
Like, come with the best energy. I just know you guys are going to deliver.
I feel like there's going to be so many gal pals there because obviously you lived in Boston. Like we need our Boston girls to show up and show out.
I know. And we're definitely going to have friends at all of these popping out.
Yes.
Special treats.
There will be special treats at all of these. Like we have some influencer friends in a lot of the cities. So we're just literally so excited.
So excited.
Then we're going to the Midwest, which the gals randomly, we love the Midwest.
Oh my God. Every time I go there, I'm like, is this my future?
Yeah. Everyone is so nice. And we just love everywhere we go. So we're starting off in St. Louis, Missouri on February 20th.
I think first time in Missouri. Have you ever been?
I have family.
Oh, of course. I forgot.
Yeah, I'll have family there.
Southern Illinois.
That lore.
They're all going to be coming out?
Oh, yeah, they're all. My grandma's coming, my aunt, my cousins. Great. There'll be people that want to come.
Oh, my God, the whole fam. I'm so excited. Well, we're doing, after St. Louis, we're going right to Chicago again.
We love you, Chicago.
That was the best 2 nights we did the last time. So now, once again, combining it into one big night, one epic night.
And it's going to be, like we said, a totally different show. So do not worry, like, if you already came. Like, it's going to be... We've already actually planned the show because we were just too excited. And it is going to be so fun.
You're going to have a great time.
Yeah.
Truly.
And then February 22nd, we're going to Cincinnati.
Yay.
We felt randomly... we were like, we need to go to Ohio. We felt called to it. So... show up and show out. I keep saying that, but please don't make us look bad.
I know, because we've definitely begged for some cities before, and we're like,
okay. So we're like kind of just taking a stab at it, but we're feeling really good about our little Midwest
so show
tour.
up for us, please. We have faith in you.
Yes.
And then we're ending the tour with a Texas stint again because you guys delivered last time we went to Texas.
Yes.
This time we're going to Houston on March 6th.
Woo!
I feel good about Houston. A little rodeo action.
Oh yeah.
And then day after March 7th, we're going to Dallas again, different venue.
different venue, and I mean, we love Dallas. That's a fun place to end on.
I completely agree. You guys, we're so excited. This is like, it's going to be, I just feel like we're getting better and better, not to brag on us. But like, like the first show we go out there, we got the jitters. Like,
now we know it's a show. Got it locked up. Rocky will be joining us.
Yes.
Our DJ, our resident DJ. So she'll be there DJing before all the shows.
It's a whole night. It truly, I will say. Like,
it's a girls' night out.
Girls' night out.
We literally didn't even say the name of the tour, the theme of the tour.
Theme of the tour. This is the
Who Is She tour.
What does that mean? Everyone, then what does that mean?
Who is she?
Who is she? Well, you guys know we always say, who is she?
Yeah, I'll be like, oh, I literally woke up at 6 a.m. today. Who is she?
I'm like, oh, I, went to sleep at 4 a.m. last night. Who is she? I do that sometimes, but then, sometimes I go to sleep at 10 p.m.
Yeah, the gals are really rogue. Like one day we want to do.
That's such
but we are like one day we want to do one thing and the next we like completely change our mind. And
new
that's
hobbies, new interests.
Painter now. You never really know what you're gonna get with the gals, so that's why we named it the Who Is She tour. We're so excited.
And that is like, express yourself. Like, who is she? Like, is she a crazy party animal or is she a grandma? Like,
Yeah.
you're both.
Exactly.
Duality of the...
Yeah, we're just so well-rounded, But it's going to be a super fun night. Vibes, girls' night out. Let's just have fun. We'll be wearing some different kind of outfits this time. We'll be wearing some pink, some non-pink, some spark. Who knows? Every show, I think, is going to be really fun. We're going to wear something completely different. So there's not necessarily a dress code. Like, you don't have to wear, like, a certain... Not that there ever was.
No, absolutely not. I feel like people wore pink and, like, girly stuff. But honestly, people, like, dress up, which I adore.
Just dress up. We want you to dress up and feel good and cute and hot.
Yeah. As long as you feel up to it, please. I love that, like, people were, like, showing their... making, like, DIYs out of their dresses and stuff, too. Because they're like, I felt like this is an occasion to, like, go crazy. 100%. Like, it is.
100%.
Yeah. I feel like
do it up.
We're all waiting for that occasion. To, like,
I'm excited to, like, start planning the fits.
Me too. We'll have to align.
The Boston one will be like Galentine's Day because that'll be the day before Valentine's.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
That one I feel like we'll do like a pink big moment, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. I see conversation hearts in our future.
Of course. So we couldn't be more excited.
So excited. So let's tell you guys how you're gonna, get these tickets because
you're like, stop talking about it. How can I get these tickets? Yeah.
Okay, so we're doing a pre-sale basically. So I think that the pre-sale starts today, actually, when this
10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, so it's out today. There's a lot of announcement times on this doc that we have.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
Oh, actually, yeah. So we would have already announced. Yeah, we're announcing this on Instagram.
Yeah. So it's so today, literally.
So go now.
Yeah. So it's out, and there might be a password. So go to galsandthegopodcast.com and click live shows, and then when you click on like whatever show you're trying to get, if it's locked up, if there's a password. Password is
Gal Pals,
all lowercase. You guys know how to get in, get your tickets. I always advise people, like, this is how I am with concerts. I'm like, I'm just gonna get them and I'll figure it out later because
literally,
like, what if they sell out? I don't know.
I remember for certain things I'll like buy like 4 tickets because I know like someone's gonna be like, wait, I wanted to go and I didn't.
Yeah.
So you get them for your friend group, then you guys can figure it out later, or obviously
divvy it up,
sell them, whatever. But so as this episode's up, you will be able to go shop them all now. And like Brooke said, there's a password, Gal Pals.
We're so excited. I'm really feeling so good about this. I feel like we feel refreshed. We feel excited.
Yep.
We feel charged up, baby. We're going to have some good laughs. Always the best laughs on tour, truly. Like, just oh my God. If you know, you know.
I mean, there have been times we've fallen to the ground laughing so hard. Like, things just, like, happen, and it's obviously live, and we can't edit it. So it's just really fun, and we always have some sort of friends or family there, and we like to get everyone involved, and it's so fun for us to meet you guys. Some of the shows will have meet and greets available, but if you don't see it online, that's just because the meet and greets aren't available for that city.
But it's a really interactive show, I will say. So even if it's like no meet and greet, like we're in the crowd, people come on stage, like it's very interactive. It's not just like us sitting there the whole time. Like no,
we get up, we get down, we chat with you guys in the audience. There's mics thrown around. Like it's not just gonna be like us sitting. Like could not stress that enough. Like
no.
Sometimes we stand too much. We're like, oh, maybe we should sit down.
I know. We sit down for the final like 5 minutes.
We're like, okay.
I know, and I wonder why I can't walk the next day because I'm like in my Louis Vuitton.
We got to get you some comfy
I know.
shoes.
Where can I get? You guys can maybe help me. Where can I get comfy heels that are still cute though?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm also kind of figuring this out. I think I have a wide foot. No, I really do.
Really?
Because you know what? Shoes like it'll be like 9W.
Right. Have you been getting
Like, no, but I look at my foot in a heel and I'm like, oh my God.
it's like coming out like
Yeah.
it's like a maybe
And I
you have
never
a flatter
thought-
foot.
No. Like, I think it's just, I think
Yeah.
it's wide, truly. Not wide calf. What?
Right. Yeah. Like a
foot.
wide
Yeah.
foot. No, maybe that's what it is because I do feel like every like heels you wear,
They're
you're like
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're not all super high or anything.
No.
So yeah, let Brooke know. Hit
Where
the
can a
DMs up.
girl with, she's just struggling. I just wear these New Balance because I'm on the go mode. Like,
Yeah.
I've been in such a sneaker girl lately. Even though
It's so easy.
I feel like other shoes make the outfit, like you look so polished in your little ballet.
Well, if
frock.
I wore
So
sneakers
demure.
with this outfit, that would look pretty crazy.
No, Danielle had this big sack. It was giving corporate. Like you were giving.
I really felt
I
like it
brought
was-
my like
I know.
lunch to work. Yeah.
I know I got my lunch, my work laptop, my monitor in
Your
there.
change of clothes for after
Yeah.
work. Gym clothes.
I know. I had like a whole bag because we like did some things earlier. But the sneakers go with the jeans really nicely, I think.
Thanks. I like these comfy Abercrombie jeans.
Abercrombie.
Yeah. So speaking of things that we're loving, should we get into our current favorite?
I think so.
Yeah.
What are you loving?
Burgundy nails. I don't even know if you would consider this burgundy.
Yeah, burgundy, maroon.
Yeah, I just really
Dark
like
red.
this color.
Looks
I
really
love I love
pretty.
a cherry red because of course Godal
Yeah.
is red.
Yeah, but this is good
This
fall.
is like I feel like a good transitional shade. Not even that I'm so upset. I got this design because I was like I feel like all burgundy was the commitment, so I was like all right, I'll do a little funky.
I
design with
like it a
It's fun.
lot.
Thanks.
I like burgundy in general for the fall. Like
Me
a burgundy
too.
shoe, a bag, like
I actually do have a pair of burgundy
oxblood.
flats.
Is that what? Maybe it's all similar to me.
What, like why do we have to complicate it? Like
No, I know, it's like, can it just be red?
it's burgundy and like they're like
Yeah.
ox blood. Like
I know.
What?
Maybe that's what they say in like the fashion. Like it's
I
like,
know.
But yeah,
It's like chartreuse. Like
yes,
and
it's
they-
like it's just neon yellow. Like
yeah,
it's okay.
it is. I understand what they're saying. Like it's slightly different, but like is it?
It is, but is it?
I know.
It's really pretty. Are you gonna like lean into it?
I do like this color. Oh, speaking of red, I think it's just because I'm going through something. So maybe you guys talk me off the ledge.
Uh oh.
I did that like AI hair color thing on TikTok
Yeah.
where like you go it does all the shades.
saw
of the
this.
hair color. Like thoughts of me going like slightly red, like not red, but like red
Auburn.
undertones. Like instead of
Was
when I-
that in that? Because I watched that video and
It was red. It was like Ronald McDonald red, and like
Yeah.
that's not my journey.
I mean, selfishly, I'm like, you should do it because I think that's so fun.
It's a change, and I
It's a
have to
change, and
change my hair
I always
after
have
that.
such different hair, so it'd be fun for you to switch it up. But it's so funny when you did that, the blondes like randomly looked so good on you. Like not that you would ever do that.
I
'cause
know.
It's like so
Thank
unhealthy
you.
to bleach blonde your hair, but
I think it was just the specific look too that I was wearing
Maybe it
it
was the
with
outfit.
because
I
I've
have
tried light colored hair and it just didn't. I don't think it fit my face well. I think my face is too round for it. I don't know. It just wasn't working.
I feel like you totally could and just do like a gloss situation. So
It's a gloss.
not-
I don't have to. I won't bleach. Like I
No.
would just. Sometimes my hair pulls red anyways. We have to cool it down and like go more like blue.
So, like, lean
undertones.
into it.
But I could just
kind of sexy.
yeah.
Look at that redhead over there. Oh,
I feel like it could like burgundy more so, not like cherry. Not actually burgundy, but
you're
like
not gonna have your hair that color.
no. But
I
like,
know what you mean.
when it hits in the sunlight.
Yeah, like a
it
dark
would pull,
cherry.
like, this sort of
Uh-huh.
undertone.
I know exactly what you mean.
rather than like a orange.
Yeah, you wouldn't be like ginger red. No, it would be like
I don't know. It's a thought. You
I
guys-
like that.
Maybe tell me. I don't know. Some people are commenting like, if you change your hair, it will kill you. I was like, all right,
Oh, yeah.
no worries.
Well, I have people like literally telling me I have to cut bangs.
Oh, because you did that clip and bangs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did look fantastic.
Thank you, but I think it looked real. I've done it before once with my hair down, and I loved it. I've loved it for the night. Props to you if you have bangs, because the amount of times I just wanted to like move the bangs out of my face, but then it like looks weird. I have like a part in the middle of my
No,
hair.
you're like blowing up on them so that they
Yeah,
like, go
but
out.
it was just crazy. Like people that don't like influencers or just like people that I like love who follow me were commenting that never comment. Like, I fear you need the bangs. I'm like, fuck. Like this person.
Oh, when they say it, yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm literally not, because my hair also doesn't dry naturally straight and stuff like that. So I feel like it's really hard to style. But it's funny when people are like, "Don't change
it.
your hair. Do change your hair." And you're like, "Oh my god, do you hate my hair right now?" Like it's like.
I feel
Been
that.
there.
I feel it. It's like when you wear an outfit that's completely different and
Yeah.
outside of your comfort zone. They're like, "This should be your everyday style," and you're like, "Wow, just tell me I dress terribly." Like,
No,
okay.
I know. Yeah, literally, someone's like, "This should be your wedding hair." I was like, "My wedding hair?" With bangs? No, multiple people.
Wow, that's such a
I
choice.
think Margot Lee said that to me too when I saw her.
I loved it, but the wedding hair is a choice. Like
I loved it. I felt so good. But yeah, that's like
your permanent.
Yeah. We were talking about, you know how some people like in the middle of their wedding go and like cut their hair. Have you seen this?
I have.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's.
I'm
insane
obsessed.
work. No, that's
But I would never.
That's real commitment.
Like chop it.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause you're like, wanted 2 different.
The husband's gonna be like,
looks.
is that my wife? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, go off once again. You want to like feel your best on your wedding day, so maybe if you're wearing the 2 hairstyles makes you feel your best, then
No, totally.
that's what she is.
Literally, whatever.
So that's
So
the
burgundy.
hairstyle. Also, your hair is looking fantastic. Truly.
Thank you. I'm loving the extensions. I really
Really?
am. It's so funny because I was thinking about like a few months ago, we were like, yeah, extensions. Like we did that.
Yeah, LOL.
LOL.
They were more of a pain for me than you, I think. I was more of the one that was like complaining about them and stuff.
They're still annoying. Like I do miss like slicking my hair back.
And
But yeah, I think you had
I had issues like sleeping and stuff because like they hurt my head. I'm tender-headed. You're not.
yeah. We go. We always talk about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
when we're like getting our hair and makeup. I'm not tender-headed.
Danielle
Brooke's like
says
I'm.
that. Yeah,
I always say that because I'm like, can I pull? I'm like, yeah, not tender-headed, no problem.
Tender-headed.
But with the extension, sometimes I'm like, don't rip my hair out.
Yeah, you want them to be gentle.
Yeah.
So you're like,
Yeah, no, it has been fun having extensions because I just like I never like to wear my hair curly when it's shorter, but when it's like long, it like lays nicely. I don't know.
it's amazing how much a nice hairdo can really boost the confidence.
It changes everything. Yeah, it's really exciting.
This episode of Gals on the Go is brought to you by Command Brand. Command makes it easy and worry-free to create a space that reflects who you are with Command Brand damage-free products. Truly, life is more joyful when your space reflects you, but making a temporary space like an apartment, a podcast studio, whatever it may be, feel unique to you can sometimes feel more than like trouble than it's actually worth. However, Command products are here to help. Command products work on lots of surfaces beyond just painted walls, like closet doors, metal, glass, and more. They are literally so easy to install, you don't even need tools, which I personally love. And if you're in a rented space, you don't have to worry about getting your deposit back because they come down damage-free, no marks or sticky residue on the wall. In my last apartment that I just moved out of, I had my vision board in my bathroom. I used Command strips and literally no problem. It came right off. Security deposit back and all. So like I said, they have the Command poster strips that are amazing. They also have their new limited edition new color collection of hooks, which is really fun for the dorm, whatever it may be. They also have Command mini hooks, which is perfect for string lights. Holiday season's coming soon. Or plant vines, that's really nice. And they also have their Command large utility hooks to hang like heavier things, which is so perfect. Brooke and I have both been using Command Brand for literally ever in my dorm, in my college apartment, to all 3 of my apartments here in New York. They have come in handy. Visit command.com to find out where to buy this back to college season.
what are you loving?
Oh, eat clean, bro. Did you ever use this?
I've never used it, but I know that people love it. I used to see the ads when you drive in Jersey.
Oh, really?
They have huge. If you guys live in Jersey, you know the Eat Clean Bro.
Really?
They literally are billboards that they don't say anything about what the service is. It just says eatcleanbro.com. And
That was a choice, yeah.
Want to look? It was a choice. I looked it up. I was curious, of course. I was like, what is this?
Maybe that's why. So I found out about it from Audrey Trellinger like months ago, like earlier this year. She's not from Jersey, but maybe she was like, I don't know. Maybe
Pennsylvania, though, because it's like Pennsylvania to Jersey.
Maybe it was
telling
in
you it's a thing
Pennsylvania.
in that region.
That makes sense. And it's basically a meal delivery service, just like there's so many great ones. I was just attracted to this one, honestly, because I really liked the meals that they offered.
Yeah.
And they don't cook with any, like, oh my God, my family is on like a whole wellness journey right now. It's like getting annoying.
Seed oils. Is it the seed oils?
The seed
I've
oils
heard a
is
lot
your-
about this.
Which they're not wrong. Like just all these oils that restaurants use, it's just like not good for you and it could be like carcinogenics. Like it's just not good. So this Eat Clean Bro, they cook very clean. They don't add sodium, no artificial ingredients, all that stuff. And just the meals are really good. And they're like, you can do like the protein ones. There's so many great. I just have been loving Eat Clean Bro.
Yes. I am interested to try that. I do like Factor, which is the same concept.
Right.
think.
Yeah, I know you do.
But I think Eat Clean Bro is local delivery, which I'm more drawn to.
It's nice, yeah, because they like, okay, we just prepared it. Now we're going to bring it to you.
Versus Factor, it's like, I'm like, sometimes it gets delayed in the mail a day. And
Ooh,
like, I love
yeah.
it, but I'm like, it has been sitting in the mailroom for a day, you know?
I'm sure it's really great still, but
No,
yeah.
it's still, I mean, it's meant to like make the journey.
Yeah, it's meant to make the journey.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, I think they do also ship, but I do the local delivery. I don't really know though.
Because they have city delivery. I wonder if they would even go to Brooklyn now that I think about it.
Definitely they would.
Eatcleanbro.com.
Yeah.
But also the name is so like, do you feel like when you say it, you're like, I'm eating Eat Clean Bro?
It sounds like, I feel like the branding is for like guys who are trying to like
it's so sour coded. Oh my
eat
God.
like protein.
You would love this shit. Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, it's so great. So I used it a few times earlier this year, and then like when Fashion Week was coming up, I was like, I don't want to just like all of a sudden be ordering every single meal. Like it's just not. But I also knew I wasn't going to be cooking a lot, so I ordered like 5 meals for the week, and I sent it to my dad. I was like, do you approve of this? And he literally had nothing to say.
No notes.
Except actually, he wants me to check with them if their produce is organic, but like it's grass-fed beef. It's like really good chicken, like every like free or whatever the right chicken. It's like free range or pasture. I don't know all the right thing. Whatever it is, he was really impressed with the meats, which I know you're kind of like weird about meats.
Yes,
but he was like, it doesn't say anything about organic. So if that's something that's important to you, perhaps. But I've been loving it, and so I used it again this week because I knew I was just gonna be busy. And the meals are so. I'm just like obsessed with it, and it really feels like it's something you cooked.
I've heard really good things.
And they're so tasty. If my dad approves, I'm like, all right.
Okay, I'm in.
So I was like, Dad, could I like do this? I mean, because I do like to cook, but like, he was like,
you
no,
also,
honestly.
Like, do that for lunch and then like cook dinner.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe you can supplement it in a way.
Yeah, it feels, because then you could like put it on a plate and you feel like you cook.
Yeah, you're like, oh, here's dinner versus.
Yeah.
I've been so bad. I would tell you about the way I've been eating. You would be horrified.
No, bro, guys.
Showed me.
What, like candy? Like you're such a snacker.
Like, yeah, like I feel like I'll be like, oh my God, shoot, it's noon and like, okay, it's time for breakfast, but like then I just jump right to lunch, but I have a sugary coffee in the morning. I know you guys are roasting me. You're like, then you wonder why your skin sucks. Like, I know. I'm working on it.
There are people who don't like breakfast though, or don't eat breakfast. Like you're not hungry in the morning.
I'm just not hungry in the morning, but then I wait till I'm like ravenous, which is also not great. Like, but I don't want to force feed myself.
No,
if
I
I'm
know.
not hungry, but then I like, noon hits and I'm like eating everything inside.
Right.
Yeah.
I know. I'm like so the opposite. Like this morning before I left, I was like, let me like eat a cottage cheese because I know I'm gonna be hungry later. But like,
you're good at that.
but like, so we just need to find the happy medium between the two of us.
Yeah, maybe there is a happy medium. I've also been buying snacks. I've been like channeling my inner Costco mom.
Yes.
Like,
oh my God, the bins that you did.
They're great. Well, that was hard, and Co helped me like set it up. But then like I was like, let me restock these bins and like really. I went and got like the big pack of like goldfish and like the chomps and whatever. We're flying through the snacks now is the problem. I was like, I am stocked up for winter. Like,
yeah, you got goldfish in there. I would fly through goldfish.
Oh my God. Oh my! I really thought, I was like, wow, I'm gonna have snacks for so long. I think we've had that for like 2 or 3 weeks, and like we're like running low. Like I'm not.
Does like Ben grab some before he goes to?
Yeah, he does.
School?
He takes it. Yeah, I'll take it like to the hospital with him and stuff. But then, like we're only 2 people. I'm like, holy crap, we eat that much.
We are running through the snacks, people.
I know, and I guess that is the intent. Like obviously you want to eat them, but when you see 3 big bins of snacks, you're like, oh my God,
we're in. For
I don't need snacks ever again.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh my gosh. But to be fair, those snack bags are like so offensively small. It's like
they're for children. I mean,
they're so small.
I mean, they are for kids.
Yeah. You know what I'm about to say, and you're gonna be like, Danielle.
What? What is?
I really want to try and like chomps.
No, I am so. I want to talk about chomps for a second with you because I did brand deal for chomps, and I'm thinking the whole time how much you hate chomps. And then I see Kellyanne post about how much she likes chomps. She keeps them in her kit in case she gets a little hungry.
Oh, I really didn't see that.
And I'm like, this is weird. Everybody close to Danielle likes chomps.
Oh, that's so funny that she
Danielle
eats
has
chomps.
such a problem with the scent of the chomps.
I only have a problem with the scent of the chomps on the plane. I think it was on the plane.
And then I was watching someone else's video and they were like,
everyone loves chomps.
I always bring these on the plane because they're such a protein-packed snack on the go. And I'm thinking, it's a normal snack.
I must have been sensitive that
It's
day.
not like hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah.
It's not tuna salad. It's a meat stick. I don't know.
I don't remember. Were we on tour? Like, I don't even remember. But I was like offended by that scent that day.
We were like in college, I think.
Oh
or
my God.
it was like in I was leaving from Boston or something. It was one of those times.
Yeah, and I was like,
and I whipped out my chomps, and you were like, "Oh my God, why would you ever bring that?"
which is so, what's the word, hypocritical of me, because I will eat hard-boiled eggs in front of people, bananas, and like Delaney like hates bananas and apples, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, like I need this.
I could understand that, but I feel like you also have a timer going the second you start eating one of them. Like a banana or an apple, like you have like 10 minutes before it starts like permeating into the air.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
you have to
mean?
eat it fast.
Like it's like
Yeah.
10, 9, you're like shoving it because it gets brown.
Yeah.
And the smell.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The smell starts permeating. That's
And
the only way
then
to
it's
put it.
mushy.
100%.
The texture's an issue.
Yeah. But my thing with chomps, no one has said any. Actually, it was because I was posting. I was on my YouTube. I was saying like, I'm really trying to figure out new ways to get my protein in. Like I need, and everyone was like chomps. I was like, fuck.
And they are so. I
don't know
literally
if
had one
I-
as a midnight snack last night. Like they're so tasty. I can't stress that enough.
Did you like? I never liked jerky growing up though.
Me neither. Never
Really?
did. Never did. I thought it was disgusting. So it transitioned into
Okay.
chomps by starting with the turkey, and then I completely
Okay.
converted now to beef. And I never would have thought that I would have ever been.
Oh, you do the beef. I thought you liked the turkey.
That's what I thought too. But I completely converted. One day I was like, I'm just gonna try the beef, and I was like, this is so much better.
And
than
do
the
you
turkey.
eat them like that, or do you like rip apart and
You can't rip. It's like pretty tough. Like you need your teeth to get it up. You know.
get it up?
Yeah. I mean, it's like a satisfying protein snack on the. Because I'm not. This is not an ad. I wish it was on here.
Yeah.
I think maybe I've done ads for them before on here. I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah.
And they have the little mini ones too. If you really just want like a little something.
Can I tell you something?
What? I don't know.
I also got that brand deal, and I said no
Wow.
because I don't eat
It's
the
not
chomps.
natural.
But in my head, I was like, I really hope Brooke's gonna get this brand deal because
I love chomps.
And you got it too. We actually, fun fact, Brooke and I get a lot of the same brand deals,
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
which is
think
cool.
that's fun,
Yeah, it's not. But I think it's cute. I'm like, oh my
Yeah,
god,
it's
she's
very
doing
wholesome.
it too.
Yeah. Very wholesome.
I love that. But no, I really didn't because I was like, but it got me thinking I should try them again. Because I've been starting to eat more things that like I didn't used to eat, you know?
I completely agree. I feel like my taste buds changed over the past.
Yeah.
What do they say? Every 7 years or something. I do
Apparently.
believe it because I would have looked at that and been like, beef, no, and now here. I
Yeah.
am. Like that's my favorite flavor.
The other day I was at dinner and they ordered spring rolls and I went to eat one because usually spring rolls, I'm used to having one without seafood. I
sometimes
bit
it's
in
shrimp.
and Kelly goes, oh my god, there's shrimp. And Cass was like, don't tell her. And I was like, honestly, guys, I don't really taste it. So, and Cass was like, yeah, see? But then I couldn't. It's the
How it
mental.
got in your head. Yeah. All right.
So, anyways, that's enough food chat.
Food tangent. So, anyways, we're gonna be less judgmental when people whip out their jerky.
Yes, we are.
nowadays.
We really are. I'm gonna buy one. I'm gonna buy a chomp. Maybe I'll make a
Exposure
TikTok.
therapy.
Maybe I'll do it with you and we exposure therapy. I just think it's such a. Do you know how many grams of protein it is?
A lot. I don't know.
A
I don't
lot?
know. I have the exact stats on
No.
me, but like, I think it's.
What's the
pretty
lineup
good.
on that chomp?
Why do I want to say it's like 10 or something? But it's
That's
like
pretty good. I think one egg each is like 12. Fun fact. Like I could be so. Actually, it might be 6.
That's what I'm saying. And then people are saying to have your body weight and some or
Oh,
over
yeah.
100 grams of protein. Like, where the fuck are we getting the protein from?
There's so much. They say you need it, which would not be helpful for you to like, what's the word? Front load your protein like in the morning. So that's what I've been trying to do because I eat breakfast. Like
Oh God.
no, and this morning I was starting to feel the effects of it. I like didn't have any. I was like, I had 3 eggs, 2. I could like throw up thinking about it. Normally I love breakfast. It was like 3 eggs, 2 turkey sausages, and cottage cheese, and I was like,
Oh my God. Eat clean, bro. It's so like.
but it did sustain me, and I wasn't feeling like even when we went to lunch just now, I wasn't feeling ravenous. Like I was like, I'll have a salad. Like it was. I'm seeing the effects of protein, and that made me.
I got it.
You know what I mean? Rather than like if I had like a whole bagel, then I'm like really your like blood sugar. Whatever. I don't know nothing.
No,
about
I
it.
actually do get that. Ben doesn't really like beef or like I don't have chicken and stuff. I
Yeah.
guess, and I like salmon. I like seafood, and like I feel like we'll do meals. Sometimes I'm like, oh, we don't.
Wait, he doesn't eat beef or chicken?
He eats chicken. He doesn't.
Okay,
eat
'cause he
beef.
doesn't
He'll
like
have a
seafood.
burger, but he won't do like a steak or like because I'm like, I love steak. Like I got
Yeah.
steak on my salad today.
Yeah, you
like,
did. You did. I
Kind of
noticed
rogue.
that.
I mean, but
it looked really good.
It's
Actually,
so delicious. Oh my God, a Caesar salad with steak. Do yourself a favor. Try that combination. But we'll do a lot of meals that don't have protein. because he doesn't really
Right.
like. I would maybe do, I don't know, or we don't have a road. I don't like chicken that much. Chicken kind of grosses me out sometimes. Like I need to mix it up.
Yeah.
And
Totally fair.
I notice the effects. Like then like 2 hours later, I'm like, I'm hungry.
I know.
You can't just have a pasta,
No.
buttered noodles. I'm like, yeah, I'm still hungry. I had buttered noodles. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Okay, so we have to talk about something major.
major.
Your best friend got engaged.
My best friend.
One of your best friends. I'm sorry.
I know.
Okay.
I know. Well, how many best friends could we really have?
Yeah,
I
I
have
know.
theories on that, but I won't share right now.
Oh, tea.
Well, because I think that everybody, my best friend. I'm like,
It
that's
gets
the
thrown
10th
around.
fucking person. You can't.
Yeah.
I think max 4 or 5. Like I don't know.
Really? Yeah, that's like a deeper combo.
Yeah.
I think there's levels of best friends.
Oh wow. See, in my head, I'm like best friend, but she really is my best. Okay, does that like I feel like I
No,
yeah,
she is
yeah,
your best
yes,
friend. She's 100% your best
yes. Mariah, my college roommate, my bestie, got
We love
engaged.
her.
Yay!
I feel like so many people know her too.
I know. Yeah, she's been on the podcast. She's
Yeah.
been on whatever.
Freaking
So
love her.
let me tell you how it went down. I have been telling her for a while. Well, let me start. This is the weird thing about like adult friendship, relationship type things because we live in 2 different cities.
Yeah.
I've only met her fiance at like that was like the 3rd time I've ever met him.
Isn't that
It's
crazy?
so crazy because we'll do trips together. Like we'll do girls trips or she'll
Yeah.
come visit me. I've visited her. So like those were like the 2 times that I met him. And then I don't know, like we just live in different cities. I feel like a lot of
Yeah.
she came on tour. Like a lot of our trips are like
Like
you
girly,
know,
like bachelorettes, stuff
yes,
like that. Yeah.
exactly. So I didn't have, I don't, have a relationship crazy. Like he didn't have my number or anything. But when
Oh,
this
true.
conversation started, like they're going to be getting engaged, Mariah was like, I told him to text you. Like I told him to contact you about the plan and whatever. And I said that Brooke
Like
will
when
know.
it happens.
Yeah, like, or like Brooke will know, if you want advice, like Brooke will know what I really
Right.
want or like,
Aw.
stuff like that, which I feel like that's good advice for anyone out there. Tell them to text your best friend. I mean,
Please.
yeah. Well, also like some people just go rogue completely, and then like, I guess it is a true surprise. But I feel like you should tell the best friend a little.
I think the best friend needs to know. And if the best friend's a true best friend, they won't ruin it for you.
No. Oh my god, that would.
They're not gonna be like, oh my god, you're low key getting engaged tomorrow. Don't tell him I told you. No, that's fucked up.
Oh my god, who would do that?
I don't know.
Well, I guess some girls would be like, make sure your nails are done.
Like, don't be like
yeah,
that.
no, absolutely not. We wanted it to be a true surprise. They had a trip, so he texted like a few of us and was like, hey, like I have a plan coming up. Like we're gonna be going to Boston and like I'm gonna be proposing. And he pretty much had most of the stuff like in the works, but he was like, I just
Yeah.
wanted to like let you guys know and like, see if you had anything else to add or whatever. And I was like, I like went offline like with my friends in the chat. I was like, should we like go? Like,
Yeah, should we go?
Like,
Is he
we
down?
go?
Should we go?
And we did. And he was like, I mean, I feel like he was like alluding to it, but
Yeah.
like that's a big ask to be like, come.
No, yeah. He didn't want to like make you, but like, you
He's
were
like,
welcome.
hey, yeah. It was so lovely. I think she was like somewhat surprised by the actual proposal, but the real surprise was that we were there. So we surprised her they had the proposal at 1:00. While that was happening, this was all the same day we drove up. I woke up at like literally 6 in the morning, drove to Boston with Alicia.
Such a big
It
day.
was like such a big day. And we get in, we check into our hotel, and then we go to her hotel where she was out and about, and we decorated her hotel room, made it all cute, like, engaged, whatever. And then we met them at this rooftop bar where we like not popped out, but like we were like at the table.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
was so, it took her, like, when you're so surprised, like it takes you a second to like place people and be like,
Yeah,
why
out
are
of
you
context.
here? And yeah.
Yeah, you guys, Brooke posted a picture, and the last picture in the
Oh,
dump is a
yeah,
video
yeah.
of the surprise.
It's sweet. And then I stood in front of the fucking camera like an idiot.
I know. I was like, wait.
No, I'll show you the video. It's like up my skirt. I'm like, okay, great job.
I was
Brooke.
wondering why you cut it so fast. It's because it.
Well, I stood. Well, we're all hugging. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
cute,
Well, it's also intimate.
intimate
like,
conversation. Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
like they don't need to see that.
No, it was really, really wholesome. And I'm trying to think. Like, yeah, she was definitely like fully surprised. We were like tracking her while we turned off our locations, thinking that maybe she would look at ours, and then we are like, what if she FaceTimes one of us? Because you do the like
Yeah, and you're like, bitch, why didn't you FaceTime me?
yeah. But she didn't call anybody. Like,
Yeah,
it was
she was
truly an
just
hour
living-
after the actual proposal.
Yeah.
Like, how often how quick do you FaceTime the people right after? Like, I feel like you want to relish in the moment, and they were.
I
taking
feel like you
pictures
should
and-
enjoy the moment. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's so cool. Like no one else knows yet.
No, they were just.
Well, you
living-
guys knew, but
Yeah, well, because he told us, I guess. And the plan was so well executed. He like contacted a photographer. He was like in the bushes, like popped out, like got
As
the
he should.
surprise. Like, it was what she wanted. You know,
That's gotta be a crazy job to be like an engagement photographer.
Yeah. He said he was messaging the guy like, I'll be wearing the blue shirt or like whatever because like, yeah, how does he know who to shoot?
They probably are so used to this. Yeah. They probably have lots of like camo shirt. I don't even know. Maybe not.
No, like
I guess they
Mariah's
just
fiance. I mean, like he texted the photographer that morning. He was like, "I'll meet you at the spot around 1. I'll be in the blue shirt."
Right, like, this
she's
is
wearing
where-
a black skirt, like whatever it was, like just as
true.
an identifying like figure because they didn't like shake hands ever.
That is so true.
They
Like that was
met
their first time
online,
meeting.
yeah.
That's so much pressure for the photographer.
I guess he's used to it. I mean, I think that he does engagement sessions.
Yeah.
All the time.
Engagement photographer, secret engagement photographer.
Yeah.
So funny.
And it was so fun. We just like had a day in Boston, like stayed out all day. We didn't want to like impede on their whole weekend, so we
Yeah.
just did one night.
That's really polite.
Yeah, because like they planned this whole like couples like weekend. You know?
Yeah.
So we were like, hey, we'll do one night.
One night
crazy
only. Get the
night.
besties.
And I had the best time in Boston. I mean, it was like perfection of weather. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and just the happiness of being.
Was
there
it
with
like
my
weird
friends.
to be back? Where you're like,
I did have some deja vu as we were driving in. I was like, oh, and there's the Trader Joe's. I was like, oh my God, I feel like I was just here. It was 5 years ago. It was so trippy to me. I was
Yeah.
like, this is pretty weird. But I love it. I love Boston. I really do. And
love you, Boston. We'll
I'll
be
be
there
there.
February 13th.
yeah, please.
Probably the next time you'll be
I
there.
know, it'll be a little chillier than tonight.
It'll be, yeah, the gals love to
Yes.
do our tour during the cold
Yeah.
months. But that's because there's nothing else going on. So it's like, come see the gals.
But
you
yeah,
know?
exactly.
Okay, you guys, let's talk about hair. I feel like a lot of my friends these days are talking about, you know, they really want this long, luscious, thick hair. And I completely agree. And I've been on my own hair journey as well. And I actually recently went to get my hair cut, and the girl was talking about how these tiny little things can give you big rewards. So it could be little things like, you know, using a silk pillowcase, doing this, doing that, getting regular haircuts, stuff like that. But another small thing you can do that I've found to be really helpful is using the Bondi Boost HG shampoo and HG conditioner. This stuff is absolutely amazing, you guys. Let me just tell you, I have mini versions of the HG shampoo and conditioner that I will be bringing on all of my upcoming trips that I have brought on past trips, and I have to like hide it. Like when I share a bathroom with my friends, I'm literally like, okay, like on a trip, I like will put my shampoo and conditioner back in my toiletry bag until I use the shower next, because I don't want people using it because everyone wants to use it. I have it in my shower here. I also have the products in my shower. I have like 2 bathrooms in my new apartment. It's kind of crazy. So I have the shampoo and conditioner in my guest bathroom as well. Literally, it is so good and it smells so good, and I do think that is because of the ingredients. So some of their key ingredients are rosemary oil, which encourages scalp circulation, peppermint oil that cools and soothes the scalp. Oh my gosh, and it smells so good, and it just feels so tingly and good on my scalp. I'm like, yes. There's also saw palmetto to help prevent hair fallout, and then nettle leaf that helps strengthen the strands, and aloe vera that gently exfoliates the scalp, which is super important. They also have Aussie natural extracts, and they're sulfate and silicone free. I feel like I've been told the last 5 years, you need to be using sulfate and silicone free shampoo and conditioner. So I feel good that Bondi Boost is free of those things. It's also affordable. So it's $24 for each, or you can pay $43 for the bundle with both the shampoo and conditioner, which I highly suggest. 90% of people saw longer, thicker, fuller hair in just 1 month, 6.9 times stronger hair after 1 month of use. 100% of people said their hair feels stronger and healthier, and I can definitely attest to that. I have hair extensions, as you guys know, and hair extensions are kind of part of my hair growth journey. I have these extensions in, and then the goal is soon I will take them out and my hair will be nice and long. So I'm taking care of my hair while I have the hair extensions in, which is so important to me because I feel like a lot of people get worried about that. And I'm like, I got my Bondi Boost, so I'm all good, which we absolutely love. I started using the HG shampoo and conditioner over a year ago. I got a lot of my friends on it. My friend actually texted me the other day. She was like, hey, so are you still using that? I was like, yeah. She's like, okay, perfect. I'm going to repurchase with your code. I just wanted to make sure we're still using it. I was like, yeah. And I was like, are you liking it? She was like, no, 100%. I'm loving it. So I thought it was funny that she texted me. But highly suggest, you guys go check it out. You can grab it in a Sephora or Ulta, which is so nice. I usually just get mine on the Sephora website. So if you guys use the code GALS20 for 20% off your order on BondiBoost.com, that'll do it right for you. Or stop in your local Ulta Beauty to pick up.
I will say then, so I wore these sneakers, my go-to New Balance sneakers with this dress because I had a pair of flats, but I was like, we're gonna be like decorating the hotel. We have to walk.
We're be active.
I was in sport mode. You know?
Yeah.
So I said that like because Mariah was like, oh, sneakers like with the dress, like you know. I was wearing like tall socks. I've been wearing tall socks because I've been getting blisters. I'm a fucking mess. I don't want to talk about it.
You look polished though.
Thanks. And she was like, oh, you're in sport mode, and like later on, her fiance like was trying to like reference the fact that I like said sport mode, but he like couldn't remember what I said.
Oh, like the exact.
And he was like, "Oh, well, you guys are good to stay out all day. I mean, Brooke, He was like, "Let's go, wheels up, haha." Like, I was like, "What?
Like,
what?" And he was like, "You know, like wheels, like you know, like." That's what you said before, right? I was like, no, I said I'm in sport mode.
Wheels up. He like couldn't remember the exact phrasing. Oh, that's really cute.
He's like, wheels, let's go.
That's really funny.
LOL. Like,
LOL, yeah, sport mode actually.
Yeah, it was really funny. So really wholesome engagement. And just, oh my God, emotional.
I was
she's
waiting
getting
by bated
engaged.
breath. I was like, and you know, like when you're texting people now and you have the location, it says like New York.
Yeah.
I was texting you on Friday and it like wasn't there, and I was like, oh, it must be happening.
I know. I was like, let me just turn off to be safe. She said she really didn't look because it really was. But I guess that morning we were nervous that like she sees us driving up and it's like, okay.
Yeah, it's like either way. It's like, do you turn it off or
Yeah.
you leave it? Because if you leave it, then she will see it, and if it's off, maybe it's just.
And it really only was a 4-hour drive, I have to say. For some reason in my head, I thought that it was maybe because I'm used to doing from Long Island to Boston.
Is that
But-
longer?
Yeah, because because it's like the equivalent of like me going home from the city. Like you have to, you know,
I see.
I think you can maybe take a ferry.
Because it's an island, and you got to get back in from the island to go down.
Yeah, no
Or
matter
up,
what,
I don't
no matter
know.
what, the drive from Long Island just adds, like from my
Yeah.
town at least, adds an hour and a half to like everything else. Like you know, you're going to,
Right.
but love it. We're gonna have such a great time when we go. That's
I'm
all that
so
I have to
excited.
say. I stayed at the Newbury, fantastic. They put like a bowl of fruit and like wine in our room.
That looks like a really nice hotel I've
It
seen.
was luxe. It was luxe.
Live in
Premium.
large. So you just stayed Friday and left Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah, when we were there, we're like, damn, maybe we should have stayed longer because like Maddie flew in for it and stuff. But we were like,
True, but
we're gonna see each other like so soon at
Yeah, all
weddings.
these
We have
different
so
things.
many weddings in our friend group coming up and bachelorettes and stuff. So like,
yeah, no pressure.
yeah. Anyways, that's enough about me. Tell me about you. You had Fashion Week extravaganza.
Fashion Week, I had so much fun.
The event, and then I missed your event. So tell me about that.
Oh yes, that was really fun. So I just launched an edit with Aster the Label.
Yeah.
I'm so pumped. I was actually really honored because they were clearly very intentional. They were like, you know, when I first got this opportunity like a few months ago, they were like, okay, so this is what we're thinking, whatever. And they were like, we know like this collection is very your style. So basically, with Electric Picks, the collection I did was like stuff I truly designed. Whereas in edit, it's like, here's our newest collection we're coming out with. You get to create an edit of like all your favorite things, which was so fun for me. And like any opportunity I get to do something like that is just obviously everyone loves to do that. I was really excited. But they were like, we know this is like so your style. So it's basically like an elevated workwear edition, but they were like saying it's like for the new working woman, like for, you know, it could be if you're going to the office, it could be if you're podcast, like whatever it is. And they were like, we know it's very your style, and it definitely was.
Is this from the brand today?
No, I should have worn one from the brand today. We did a
what?
shoot today, and we like I just like threw an outfit in. No, this is not actually.
I feel like both of this is giving.
It's giving that collection.
Yeah.
No, oh my god, it was so fun. So we did an event on Saturday to kind of celebrate the full collection, and then also like my edit. We did like a photo shoot the morning before the event. Like it was like a whole day. But it was really so sweet because I kind of didn't really bother anyone about the event, like influencers wise. Like I gave them a couple names that I was like, please make sure to invite them, but like no pressure because it was literally during Fashion Week. So it was really fun to host like a Fashion Week event.
Yeah.
But I really was like, no pressure because everyone was going to be running around and doing stuff. And it was just, I took note of people who came and like really supported, and it meant the world to me. Like Cass D'Amico came, who obviously is the founder of Orium Collective, like running around Fashion Week, doing really cool things.
Yeah.
She walked in, I was like, thank you so much for coming. She was like, you literally always show up for me and my brand. So I wanted to pay it back to you and like congratulate you. And it just meant the world to me.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, Carly Weinstein stopped by. Like literally, people were like changing outfits in the bathroom. Like it was
That
just
kind of vibe. Yeah. Sport mode.
sport mode. So it was really fun. Clara and Mary Skinner were in town.
So
like,
fun.
They came.
The pictures looked fantastic. There was like a little photo spot or something. Like it looked.
Yeah. They set up like a photo spot in one of the rooms.
Love it.
Got a little tipsy. Had a little
Oh, it was a
time.
daytime.
It was literally a noon event, but they had like the best drink. It was at Jackson Bond.
I don't think I've been there.
It used to be called The Smile. It's a NoHo on, I want to say it's on Bond Street. Maybe it's on Great Jones Street, but like over in that area. And it was very chic. We had a drink named after me. Or not, it was the Cosmo, but we called it the Dannypolitan.
Yeah.
But I just felt really, really grateful in Fashion Week in general. So I just like love Fashion Week. It's so funny. Like, one thing we gotta get rid of during Fashion Week is like when you go to them, like, so what are you going to next? Are you exhausted? Actually, the question kind of changed. It used to be like, so what do you have next? And I like hated that question because like, what if I have nothing else next, Betsy? Like, and now people are like, are you like so exhausted? I'm like, no, I fucking love this. Like, this is so fun. And I really, this season during Fashion Week, I was like, I'm only going to do things that I really, really want to do and like really lean into. And that's what I did. And so I never really, there was one day I actually had a breaking point on Friday night before the Astor event because I wanted to be like well rested, but there was like a Poppy thing. And
how was the it was Poppy?
It actually was really cool. 50 Cent came on stage.
Yeah. I wasn't there. That was like I got
you would have liked
a few things and I would have gone.
You would have definitely been there.
No, I got invited to that.
I know, you would have definitely been if you were in
I know,
town.
and I love 50 Cent, so I would have been fucking all over that.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Can't lie. And it was really star-studded.
Event. Yeah,
that actually, you were asking me about celebrities. Who did I see there? Cordell was there from Love Island. Apparently, Leah and Miguel were there. I did not see them with my own eyes. Suni Lee, Olympian, was there. Yeah, Delaney came. Delaney got invited, and so she was like, "Do you want to go?" I was like, "Yeah." Brought Ryan too, so that was really fun. He like really wanted to go. I was like,
"Do they Poppy cocktails? What's the vibe?"
So they had open can cocktails like Clara does, which was really cute. But I don't know if there was Poppy in the drinks or not. I didn't drink that night, so I don't know. I just had like a normal Poppy. But some people were thinking maybe they were like making the drinks, but it like was just like with alcohol, but it was in the Poppy can. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Who else was there? Oh, like Pilot Pete, of course.
He's
always.
Everywhere.
Dale wasn't there, which I was
actually
shocked.
We met Kelly, speaking of which, and she's a gem of a human.
Kelly, we did meet Kelly.
Kelly Flanagan.
Kelly Flanagan.
I was always a stan of hers. I feel like she was always a queen to do.
She was so cool. Yeah, I watched that season.
Yeah.
And she like talked. We started talking to her at the Gregory.
She was just so great. Really, really big fan of her.
So great.
Yeah, I know.
And followed us the next day.
No, I know, an angel, and she was so like nice to us and just down to earth and like pleasant to talk to.
So
like,
pleasant.
Oh my gosh.
Like I want to hang out with her.
I know.
She lives in Miami too. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know you guys.
I was like, okay, Miami, go girl.
Invite her to the show.
We should invite her to the show. Our new friend. I think she would.
Okay.
She was so nice. The Kelsey and Maria, or who are the two girls on The Bachelor with Joey?
Yeah.
Maria and then the other girl that is with Joey.
Kelsey,
yeah.
I saw they had her model in Sherry Hill or something.
Oh, I did,
and she
with Hannah G.
crushed it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, not that I had, she legitimately is stunning. So
stunning.
Yeah.
It was genius on their part.
I've been seeing a lot of celeb or just like people pop up in shows. I'm noticing they're
Meredith
doing that.
Duxbury, but she's like trying to be like a true model. She's
Yeah,
like
that
a true
too.
model. I feel
but
like.
then Kamala Harris's stepdaughter, she was in the Coach Show.
No,
Ella M.
I didn't
Hoff,
even see any coverage of the Coach Show.
You had to dig for it.
Maybe a lot of people I follow didn't go. That's so weird. I did not see
I
that
honestly saw that on like a news outlet. Like I did not see that like on a fashion like report. Like that was like
maybe it was
like,
a
New York
different
Times or something. Yeah. It was like she modeled.
Okay.
But I think she's like kind of in the fashion scene, but I was like, that's epic. Like how
that's really cool.
Yeah.
Very timely. Very cool.
I feel like they're plugging in
I like when they do that.
Into the Remy Bader, she walked in a show.
Yeah, and the PH5 show, that was really cool.
What is that, a new brand?
Yeah, I like have one of their dresses. They do a lot of the, well, you saw the clothes where it's like the color on each side is super flattering.
Yes.
Yeah, they sell it on like Shop Up and stuff.
Oh. I was just texting you that I need to step my game up. I went through my closet a little too hard. Before, like, with the organizers and when I moved and stuff. Then I'm
like you cleaned out a little too hard.
Yeah. I'm like, wait.
You're like, where's all my, like, I know when you're like in need of like a cool bold piece and you're like, shoot, I gave that away because I didn't.
Yeah, like I sold a bunch of stuff or I don't know. I'm like, where?
I gotta say, Pickle. A lot of the girlies I was chatting with at Fashion Week, they're like, I literally got some Pickle this morning. I was like, holy shit.
I have stuff coming for the next like few days on
Yeah.
Pickle. I got the wedding dress on Pickle. I got an outfit for your party on Pickle. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
I did. Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't wait to see.
Yes. Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll
maybe
talk about
week,
the next. Yeah.
a little bit.
Well, or
Oh yeah, I guess.
I mean, it's nothing much. I'm doing like a it's so funny. So I'm doing a birthday dinner, but I'm doing it at this place called Maison Close, where you've never been, right?
No.
I've always wanted to go. I'm literally so excited. It's like, how in Miami and Cabo, a lot of these places have these dinner spots that turn into a party and you just stay at your table. Like, that is my dream. So we're going to go there. There's like 11 of us going. I'm so excited.
So fun.
Tomorrow night. So like a week before my birthday, because next weekend's my actual birthday on September 20th, but I'll be at a wedding. So I thought it'd be fun. But it's so funny. Separately, like I made a group chat, obviously, with everyone. But like separately, I got a few texts from friends, like, what's the theme? Because I guess every year I've had a theme. But this isn't like a party.
I know. But
I guess I do like a
I like a
theme.
theme too. It's fun.
So I was like, oh my God, no theme. But actually, I do want everyone to like get dressed up.
Love it.
Which I know this group would have just done anyways. But,
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. Nothing probably will. I mean, it'll just be a fun night.
No,
I just want to like dance and have fun with my friends.
Yeah. No, I think it's gonna be lovely. That's so you. I feel like this is like.
Yeah, it's 26.
Yes.
You know, nothing crazy, but still something.
I feel it. I feel that. And you know, we're celebrating because you won't be here the next week. I can't believe you
won't be here. Yeah. But it'll be nice because I'll be with Ryan and like we have our birthdays are 2 days apart, so we'll
duh.
And we'll be with all we'll be together and we'll be with all of like our college friends, so that will be good.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah. And
so you get a double birthday, really.
Double birthday. Your favorite?
Yes.
No, but we're not doing anything specific to it. Tomorrow night's really my only thing, so I'm excited. I'm having everyone over to my apartment before. We're going to do like cheese board. I was really stressed. I was literally texting Brooke and Katie like, what kind of olives do people put on cheese boards? Because like I don't eat olives.
I'm happy to help also.
Nope, I did it.
Okay.
I got mixed olives, as you said.
It's a nice, like...
It just looks good. Even if no one eats them, it just looks good.
Yeah.
And I got like some grapes and berries
it's a commitment to like choose an olive, especially if you're not an olive eater. Like for me, like
I don't want to
like
mess
black
up
olives, but like I don't know if everybody else does. Like
okay.
But
they'll be mixed. So like hopefully
perfect, fantastic, big food
get
episode.
Yeah, big food. Okay, so anyways, that.
Wait, no, tell me about other events.
Fashion Week was so I went to this one show.
Shows.
Poppy was
the
good.
Influencers in the shows. What else? Any big themes from? So this is. I'm so fucking dumb. Like, what is...
So the clothes, it's
year?
really... Yeah, so
okay.
The clothes that were shown in these shows will be, like, for the spring-summer collection in 2025. So it's always trippy because it's like, oh, like, it's not even for now.
Yeah.
But sometimes the stuff is kind of giving fall. Like, I definitely got inspo. But a lot... I wasn't, like, trend forecasting by any means, but I did see a lot of sheer layers. Like... If you wore like a bralette and then a sheer thing over, but then another sheer over, sheer trench coats, so cool. I'm seeing this a lot.
Not actually for warmth, like for
like
the
clearly
look.
not for warmth. It's like for it's good for fall or for spring, which is what these were meant for.
Are they like the material of like a shirt, or they're thicker than that?
Like the
material, like what you're wearing now.
Yeah.
That's a coat. Like that's not obviously, but
like if you think of like a like a sheer button down, like that material, that's like
trench?
what the
Okay.
It looked so cool.
Wow.
It was like hot.
Yeah, I feel like
I love it, but no warmth. Like literally, maybe a little warmth because it's like long sleeve,
it's for the bit.
It's for the bit, but no, I really just had so much fun.
Are there any other shoes? Any sort of?
A lot of belts still. I saw lots of belts, like layering belts. I thought that was really cool. I saw a lot of actually, like, I don't even know the word for it, but like things coming off of the outfits, like whether not feathers, but like
charms,
like I don't know the word,
like not fringe, but like
not fringe, but like that vibe. A lot of clothes that had things coming off of it and it like floated in the wind. Tassels or like I really can't think of the freaking word of this material, but like
it looks like string, like it looks like if something caught on something and like it got loose.
Yes, but then there was like beads on one. Like a lot of things just had things flowing. I don't know how texture. That's the best way to texture. But at this one show, I was like, Brooke would have literally loved this. It was the Christian Cohen show. First of all, it was on a Blade helicopter pad.
That's sick.
Which was so sick. That's sick. But all of the models were like acting.
Did you see the performance?
Oh my God, it was so cool. Like great. One model was awkward because the first model like tripped, but it for sure was on purpose.
Yeah.
Like I think that's what he had in mind. Like she tripped. One girl, her heel was stuck in her dress, but like the whole way down, she's like pulling at it. One girl had an umbrella and was like running from the rain. One was like had a flashlight and was like looking. Oh my God, the theatrics.
It was like a show.
Was obsessed. I saw Laverne Cox there, if you know. She was in like Inventing Anna. She does a lot of the red carpets.
Okay.
So that was cool to see them. But yeah. Oh, saw JoJo Siwa. Did you see? Like, there's these photos of her going around in like a huge puffball at the Christian Cohen show. She couldn't even sit. because
She stood?
So I guess she stood.
No, I didn't. I must have
Yeah,
missed
so
that.
that
It's
was-
like a internet sort of. Speaking of internet, you're in the background of like a big meme. I sent it to you. The one of Morgan and.
Oh, I know. Well, my headband.
Yeah, but you're still in it. I
My
think it's
literal
cool.
headband.
It's the Morgan and
Brittany.
Brittany. It's the picture of them in the Grey Goose box, like where they're like looking, and it's the finance people are memeing it, but then also like what else did I send to you? It was like on like manifestation accounts too. Like
Oh, wow.
everyone is memeing. No, it's hysterical.
And then there's a little Mew Mew headband in the back.
Oh my gosh. I love it.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. Maybe we can insert it here. I think it's a
Yeah.
beautiful photo.
We gotta
They
put it
look
in the
iconic.
newsletter.
Yeah, we'll put it in the newsletter.
You gotta go subscribe to our newsletter, by the way, you guys. We have some prime content on there.
Primo, and we have it locked up, so you have to like subscribe.
Yeah, we found out it wasn't locked up.
And I panicked. That was a red.
I'm glad you figured that out, because like, no, you gotta be a subscriber if you're seeing that.
Yes.
And it's free though. It's free.
Completely free. It's just we want your emails.
We want your data. So
No, we want. I'm like so into Substacks now. I think when I signed up, it like automatically signed me up for a bunch of them.
you should make your own Substack.
About what?
I don't know, reading.
Yeah, Brooke's
Books.
favorites things.
But I guess you like put that on your story every day. Or
No, I do, but like I don't get ready a lot, so that would be really good for my lifestyle because I could like
Yeah.
get from bed, Carrie Bradshaw,
definitely.
and then she looked to her left,
And then she looked to her left.
My mom was really going off about how I need to write a book. She's like, "Would you write a book?" Like we had like a
Yeah.
dinner, and I was like, "Yeah, but I would want it to be a work of fiction." And she was like, "Oh, really?" I was like, "Yeah, like every book that I read, I don't want to write a memoir. Like I mean,
Well, it's like we have so many outlets that we talk on. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't know what else to say unless you had something you've been keeping in.
no,
that you
when I
wanted
was
to do, like,
dating,
a
I had
tell-all.
like funny dating anecdotes, but like
Yeah,
not
that's true.
enough to like put into a book. Like I feel like I could like use that for something else.
Yeah.
I would write a work of fiction. I would write like a thriller probably.
Oh my god, I'm obsessed.
But I'm like nervous that it would be bad because like I don't really write. You know what I mean? Like so I don't know. It's just an
always
idea.
fun to like. I mean, if you ever have like a shower thought of like a storyline, I feel like it's worth it to write
Yeah.
down. And if you're on a flight and the Wi-Fi's not working, just start writing a book.
And then the person looking over, they're like, and she killed her in a bloody laugh. And then people
Like,
are
I'm an author actually.
Yeah,
like,
the
don't
person
worry.
next to me is like, this person, excuse me.
I would like to
I get-
move to the back. I'll be in the middle
Oh
seat.
my
I don't
God,
care.
I get like detained like when I'm getting off the
God,
plane.
that
Like,
would be so cool if you wrote a fiction book. I would read it.
Yeah. Wow, you would. That means a lot.
I know that it takes a lot for me to like the book. I gotta like.
You like a thriller.
I love a thriller.
Yeah, so maybe that could be my journey. I don't
Yeah.
know, someday. We'll
So
see.
speaking of your mom,
Oh yeah, so we went to Usher. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Speaking of a performance, there was theater in the Usher show too. Like there was like they had like dancers, but they were
No
like you know, it was
way.
like silhouettes of them like acting, like fighting.
I'm
and the-
obsessed.
oh my gosh, you would have loved it. The dancing, the roller skating. I won't spoil it, but just holy shit, guys! If you can go see him, he sings and it sounds just like
I'd
you're like,
love to
oh, he's
hear
playing the
this.
track, but he literally is like, and you're like, oh my God, I love you.
didn't
Like,
he do the Super Bowl halftime show? Yes, and that really
Yes.
got me. I was like, all right.
No, and part of it was very sexy, like very much so. Like I was like, oh my God, I'm
Wow.
in a mood. Like,
I'm in the mood right
no,
now.
Seriously, he was like doing a whole thing. Like
Is he coming back? Oh, sure, I gotta
he
go.
takes his shirt off, he puts it back on.
Was
he,
your
like-
mom just like howling?
Yeah, she was like, oh, this is insane. She likes like she knew like older Usher stuff. And
Yeah.
I feel like I knew more of the. I mean, you know the song, oh my God, like the stuff that's on the radio, but
Does he have new stuff?
he put out a song like very recently.
An album or a song?
I think there's like an album that's somewhat
Oh.
recent. He's a lot of music.
Yeah.
There's a good chunk that I studied, of course.
Yeah,
but
you're
it was, like,
good
new
at
to
studying.
me.
Yeah.
But he played like all of the hits, and oh my God, the crowd was loving every second. He was like, New York, I got a surprise for you. So he brought out like a bunch of different people. He brought out like
Fun.
older rappers and stuff.
Yeah. That's
He
really
did bring out Busta Rhymes. So
No
Yes, he did bring
way!
out Busta Rhymes. The thing is, they weren't introduced by name. Like they would just bring him out, and people would freak out. And
And you're like, wait, I need a second.
and some of the people I didn't recognize, so I like had to turn to my neighbor was freaking out, and I was
You're
like,
all right, who's that?
"Excuse me, I'm so sorry to bother you."
I've definitely done that before.
Yeah, and she was like, and then it was like the third time, and I was like, my mom was like, "Who is that? Who is that?" And I was like, "I feel like we're supposed to know who that is," and so I was like, "Mom, if you want to ask, you have to ask."
Yeah,
You
I'm not
should ask.
asking anymore.
It was this guy Method Man. He was in the Wu-Tang Clan, so and he's
Cool.
like a big rapper. There's like hip hop, I guess, like that.
Yeah.
Like early 2000s, 90s.
Yes.
Which I love listening to, but I just wouldn't be able to identify. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like I'm like,
You're like, I've heard this song.
I need a subtitle.
Yeah.
But then
was there an
played the songs,
opener,
and they're great.
or did you
no
go
opener?
for the opener?
No opener. He's
And you went to the Crown Club.
we went to, oh my gosh, you could just book a reservation there. I didn't realize.
Yeah, but I thought you said you have to go to a show there.
You do have to go to a show.
I like that. A little something.
Yes. So that's like the restaurant in the basement or whatever.
And you get
I know it
carbone
was
food.
Lux. Oh, and we went hard in the candy room. So highly suggest if you can make your way to an Usher concert. Like that would actually be one I would go to another, because I do believe it would be different than this one just based on the guest that he brought. Like I think it's different for every show.
You think it's involved in the show a little?
I know that it's not the same guest. Like that's
Oh.
different at every show, and then I know that he plays different songs. I think because
I love that
like the
artists
set
are
list was
doing
not
that.
the same as like
What you were
Told.
studying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's really fun. Well, I definitely need to go next
to
time.
Usher
I
concert.
I
Yeah.
definitely I should have gone on Game Time and like looked.
I think that's where I booked my tickets like months in advance. But
God,
we had
he's so
great
great.
seats. Yeah, it was fantastic.
Did you see who the Super Bowl halftime show was?
Kendrick Lamar, right? Yeah.
That's a stab to Drake.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, pretty good.
I'm like,
Yeah,
damn. Like,
yeah.
you know, Drake is somewhere just like,
Wait, but would he even want that job?
I want that job for Drake.
I feel like he's been offered it before.
You think?
Is he like the
I hope so, but
biggest
like,
musician?
I think he's ginormous and absolutely amazing and great
He
music.
doesn't really like dance or do anything though. Does he?
Yes, he does. You were at the concert.
Well, yeah, I guess a little bit.
No, he dance,
But, like-
but not choreo. You're right. He doesn't really do choreo.
Like Usher was like,
Yeah, he's like
break
in
dancing.
there. You're right. I
on
guess he doesn't. But does
rollerblades.
Kendrick Lamar? I don't know. I'm
No,
just
I guess
biased.
not.
But by the way, I'm gonna watch Kendrick Lamar, and I'm
Yes.
sure it's gonna be amazing. Like he has a song with Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
but I don't.
No, I feel like they're
She
gonna wait
wouldn't.
for Taylor Swift to do her whole epic
Yeah.
own thing.
If she ever would, she probably.
I mean,
needs
I
a
feel
lot
like
of
these
money
people
for
must
that.
have been offered it and they like declined. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't really know how the music industry
know.
works. I don't know how that all is like.
By the way,
so-
how are the crystal beads going?
They're going really good.
I'm glad.
Yeah, things are looking up.
Good. I'm really glad.
No, they are. I feel like I've been having like a decent few. I've been having very
So you can't take them off now.
good, and they're not offensive. I mean, like
No, they're so
kind
cute.
of giving middle school art teacher, but like it's fine.
Now that you say that, no, I'm kidding. I didn't have that thought at all. That's really exciting.
They're like
I'm
my,
glad.
my gold bead manifestation
I
bracelets.
thought we should just check in and make
Yeah,
sure.
checking in. They're good. I should consult your mom for any tips or tricks she may have.
I know. I was waiting for her to like text you or something, but I think she's behind on the pod.
Oh, she's got
Because normally she's like texting
Yeah.
me about it the next day. I think she's a little behind. Because you know she
so
would have
fun
been
though
in your
when
DMs.
in your backlog of content, and you just start like, yeah,
I know. You're like, I have so many podcasts to listen to. It's the best.
yeah, that is fun.
Um,
Well, I wanted to wait. Any other notes on what else you've been up to this week? I'm like, tell me what else.
No, truly just.
How's the new apartment? Tell me about the flow of living there and everything. I mean, you're fully like you're now like.
I am like so happy
Yeah.
there.
Oh, that's so nice.
Like I feel so grateful.
Yeah.
Like I just love it there so much, and the people that work there, and I can tell like when I've come to your building too, like they
Yeah.
are just so like I'm not used to that. Like I mean I don't want to say that, but like they are just so kind. Like I can't get over it, and I just get so excited to walk in and like talk to them.
Oh, that's so
There's
nice.
definitely times I'm like, oh God, like. Because I was used to my last place, like they didn't even look up at me. Like they
Yeah.
wouldn't even look up from the desk, and I was like, oh, "Okay, hope you have a good day." Whereas these people are like, "Danielle, like how's it going? Oh my God, Fashion Week!" Like I mean, they got to know me really well
Oh,
this
really?
week because I was in and out.
Oh, and you had
I had
people
bangs
coming.
on. I had people glam squad.
Yeah, you had a lot of people coming in and out. I feel like that was like a rotating.
Kat was like,
cast.
"You've got them working this week." I was like,
Yeah.
"I know." Like they really got to know me really well this week. But it was just kind of funny. Like one time I walked in and I had the bangs on and an updo. And I was like, hey, and I start to walk because, like, when you walk in, they, like, know what floor, so they'll hit
Yeah.
my floor and call oh, that's just so amazing to me. But he was like, wait, miss, who are you here to see?
Oh my God, who is she?
Who is she?
With bangs.
I should
and
put the bangs on for one of the live shows.
Oh, you
It'd be kinda
totally
crazy.
should. Maybe we dress as characters.
We totally should.
You're
This is a
so-
live. I'm like, yes.
I wish we were doing like a Halloween show. Then we could have totally, but like,
Maybe we got to add one in there. I don't know. Crazy.
We can do, maybe we'll do like last minute, like not themes, but like maybe we'll be like this show where like.
Yeah, we've thought about that.
Yeah,
So definitely keep an eye out. Like we might say like tonight's theme is, I don't know.
We'll give you some warning.
Not tonight's theme, but like
Tonight?
tonight you have 10 minutes
Yeah,
to
we're
go.
all wearing bangs.
Yeah.
Cut them or figure it out.
I'm really excited that Luxie Hair just came out with clip-in bangs. And they're more of like a side bang. So if
What
you
was
want to
the brand
experience.
that you were using?
I went to like a specialty wig store here in the city and they got them like made. They like
Oh, that's
she
why they
colored
looked
them.
so good.
Yeah, that's why they looked very, very good. They were not cheap, but Luxie always has really good hair options and they're like more curtain bangs. So I kind of want to get those too to like see. I think those are more manageable too.
Yeah.
But where did we get this bangs? Oh, doorman, yeah.
Doorman.
Doorman.
And you're having
You
a
got all
lovely
your
time.
furniture.
I finally got my furniture, but it's not enough for my mom. She's like, it's looking pretty good, but you know.
What does she need? Adina, what?
We had a
You're kidding.
what? Not a confrontation. What's it called? Like when you
Tiff?
No.
Standstill?
Like when you like
Cold War?
tell some.
Oh.
Like when you tell someone that they're like, you know, like if someone's like drinking too much or something.
Oh, oh my God, when you sit down, you're like, we need to have an intervention.
Intervention. We did an intervention about my messiness.
Wait,
She
what?
was like, Brooke, let me tell you something. I'm totally roasting you, Mom, but it did. I want to say that this totally changed my life. We were at dinner.
Did it
She's
hit
like,
you?
look, I used to be messy, and I was like, okay. She's
Like, do
so
I have a problem?
know your dad and I talked about it. It is a choice. I was like, whoa, oh my God.
Wait, what is she saying that's messy? Just your-
Like, I mean, I just have piles of shit. Like, you know, no matter what, even on the most perfect day, my apartment's so clean. Like, I got my piles, you know?
You do like a pile, yeah.
It's a
But I
pile.
have my piles right now, too.
Like, the actual apartment, like, the kitchen's clean, like, all that's, like,
Yeah, I feel like you're very
clean.
clean. Like, I mean, you clean your towels twice a week.
Yeah,
like,
no, I am. I would say I would
Clean
give
and
myself
messy are
that.
different things, I
Yeah,
guess.
it's not like I have like marks on the toilet. Like I clean my toilet like, every week.
no
like,
toilet
yeah.
rings for this girl.
No. Like I'm cleaning the bathrooms. I'm getting in there.
Yeah.
But I understand what she's saying, and I was like, wow. And
Damn.
it's been something I've been working on actively the past few days.
my God. How did it come up? Was she just like, there's something
I would do something.
something I want to talk to you about? Like,
Bring them out. Like
yeah,
they-
yeah. So example A here in this pile in your bedroom.
Yeah. No. I feel like we were just talking about like my state of the apartment. I was like, oh, I feel like I'm so happy. Like, you know,
That
most
looks
of it's
great.
Most of it's done. Like I just, you know, finishing up the final things like this week or whatever. And she was like, it's looking good, you know. But, you know, I want to talk to you about your cleanliness.
I'm dead that she was like, your dad and I were talking and it's a choice.
It's a choice. Like he said, actually, she was like, we hung up the phone one time and, you know, your father said, it's a choice. I was like, oh my God. You guys are talking shit behind my back.
I know,
Yeah.
damn, like, no, that's crazy.
Yeah. I will
But-
say my brother is like the opposite. So I think that they go to his apartment, like they just moved him in, and he is like military grade. Like,
Really?
Oh
Just
my
clean
God.
cut, everything's good to go.
Yeah, like if there's no piles, no piles
Wow.
allowed.
I mean,
And I think Ben and I are the same level. So that's also it. Like it's not like he's like, Brooke, these piles. Like
Yeah, I was gonna
we both
say, like,
just
Ben hasn't
coexist
said
with
anything, yeah.
piles, you know.
I didn't notice
Yeah,
that.
the messy intervention. I know.
Like your living room area looks
problem.
really nice.
But it was really good. You know, in the past, this is how I know I'm like getting better because like in the past I would have been like, fuck you, like you know,
Yeah,
been like
like-
really upset, and I took that to heart. Like I was like,
You're
you're
like,
right.
okay, yeah.
You're right. That's
no,
valid.
I know. You're like, thank you. Actually, I'm gonna work on that. So what are you doing now? Just like,
I'm trying to be more cognizant, and I do agree. Like not to be like that, but like, it kind of is a choice.
yeah, it's like you could, yeah.
Like I'm like, okay, I could just like let this pile rot, or I could take the extra 5 minutes and like put it away.
Yeah, for me, it's like on those days where you're like trying to get dressed really quickly and then you have that pile of clothes. Probably you too.
That's what my mom said. My mom's like, you live a life where it's like, can you be here tonight? Can you go to this like trip tomorrow?
Right, yeah.
You need to be like ready to go. And I was like,
Yeah.
you are so right.
I know. I always try to tell myself it's like it takes 3 extra seconds to put it back on the hanger because for some reason putting it back on the clothing hanger is like the worst thing in the world.
I think my problem is that I just said I have nothing to wear, but for some reason everything's bursting.
Right? It's so crazy like that. It was fun yesterday. I like randomly was like, I'm gonna go shopping in my own closet. You should do that. Or I guess you just did that.
Well, it's also change of season, so I need to like.
Do it with that frame of mind.
Yes.
You're like, oh my God, this is a great blazer. I need to, like, sometimes you just need to like go look in your closet and kind of look at what you have and be like, okay, I'm gonna remember when I'm getting dressed, because sometimes you forget and you're like, I have nothing, and then when you're cleaning out your closet, you're like, I forgot I had
Or
this.
something fell to the back and you're like,
Yeah, you
oh,
gotta take inventory.
Yeah, you're right. No, that's a really valid
But that is
point.
so funny.
Yeah. Have you ever had any interventions? Have your parents ever?
Oh, all 3 of my family members have personally tried to have interventions with me recently too. Yeah, a same vibe of like, not necessarily messy, but like you are so, same thing, you're so on the go and you're so, like, you need to make good choices for yourself. Like,
What are the good choices?
like health-wise.
Okay. Like eat clean, bro.
Like, eat clean, bro. So I'm like, Dad, do you approve of this? Like, it's just because, not in like a mean way, but it's because like my brother is really in it right now. Like, I mean, my dad and brother are coming to town next week, because my dad was coming, then Freddie was like, I want to come. I'm like, okay. They ordered me a shower filter. I'm not allowed to use plastic Tupperware anymore, like this type of shit.
Oh my God, when did this happen?
My dad's always been like this, but like
Yeah.
I think now that Freddie, it's just like, and my mom's always been like this. It's like my mom started it, and now all of a sudden my dad's all into this stuff, and now
Okay.
Freddie.
All right.
So they're all coming at me. Like, I was on the phone with my mom the other night, and she was like, yeah, I think just like, you know, sometimes they have a point. I'm like, oh my God, like the seed oils, it's like all that right now.
Yeah.
So it's coming from all angles, and I really do appreciate it, and I feel so grateful that we have parents
course,
and family that like truly care for us. But it's the same thing. But same thing, I was like, you know what, you guys are kind of right. So I guess I'll make some.
I know, but that's growth, I will say, because
Mm-hmm.
I feel like in the past I used to get so upset whenever my parents would tell me,
Yeah.
you're doing something wrong or like whatever. But now I'm like,
It's like, all right, you're clearly looking out for me.
I know.
You don't want the word. You want the best for us. That's what you have to.
yeah. Well, I mean, my mom did come into the apartment though and was like, we need to change everything. Like, you know, I'm like, oh my God, wait.
Did she like her?
No.
Did she spend the night? Did she like?
Yeah,
her
she
experience?
did.
That's cute.
I actually didn't even ask her how comfortable it was, but she's got the pull-out couch experience.
Yeah.
She got the premium. Well, she was, you know, she's like, you gotta get a mattress pad. It's like, a mattress pad for the fucking pull-out? Are you serious? Is that something people do?
I've never heard of that, but maybe she's requesting one. Maybe.
Yeah, I guess. I was like, oh shoot, and then she was
That
like,
sucks though, because you can't keep it on the bed because you have to fold it in, right?
But I think it folds, like, I could keep sheets on it and fold it up with the sheets folded
Okay,
up
so
on
maybe
it.
you'd be
Yeah,
able
she was
to
like, you
fold.
should make this and fold it up so that when you have guests, they're easy. I was like,
As long as it's not
but
too
I
hard
like
for
need
you.
these tips. Like, I do. I
Yeah.
truly do. I will say, I feel like,
And this is like a home. Like, you bought that place. Like,
No,
that
I
is
know,
yours.
you're
So I
right.
think she's probably being a little even more intense, because it's like, it's not a rental. It's like, that's yours.
that's, she's never been like this before. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like about my other apartments and stuff, but also,
It's like, this is your big girl.
this is like, I feel like
thought.
she's probably like, you're getting older now. Like, you can handle this.
handle
It's
it.
not like, but she still comes and she's like, you know, can I vacuum for you? I was like, I just vacuumed before you got here. She's like, I mean, like, it's not good enough. I was like,
No, I'll never forget one time you came to my apartment and you were like, oof. Like,
did I really?
it was like, I have a thing
That's
that
so
though, my
funny.
vacuum's always dead and I get so lazy, but it's because my rug gets like all these like little balls.
Oh, yeah.
It was literally my first apartment. I said something and you were like, oh yeah, like, I was
Do you
like,
want me
"Oh."
to do it? Yeah.
Yeah, you said something and I was like, oh God. Like, I need to be better about vacuuming. I'm so worried about how everything looks, and then I look at the floor, I'm like, ooh, I gotta vacuum the floor.
I feel like I notice when, like, you know.
Well, I pick it up with my hands. I'll just be like, oh, let me just get those not mothballs. Do you have any? My rugs like create. It's like
Yeah,
these
yeah,
jute
lint.
rugs. Lint,
Oh.
lint. I get maybe. Yeah.
I have lint from shirts and from, like, I don't know. I have hair
Yeah.
everywhere. 'Cause my
Me
hair is
too.
just everywhere.
Hair everywhere. Wow, this was probably a long episode, but I don't really know.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh no, yeah.
We're just gals who gab on the
No,
go.
I mean, I would be happy if I was a listener. I'd
No,
be
me
like,
too.
More for me.
Yeah. Any other updates? We're celebrating Danielle's birthday. We're gonna have a really fun episode next week, and
Guys, really fun episode next
Yeah.
week. Like, I actually can't wait. It's something we've never done before.
yeah,
So you'll really enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for listening every week. Go get your tickets to Gals in the Go live show. Post the stories. Send us DMs. Like, we're so excited. If you have any questions, we actually do have a little FAQ on our website about the live shows, but I think we kind of like answered.
yeah,
most of
I
it.
think so too.
But yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.